Party season is here and we all want to look our best, but can your heels handle the fun without causing you pain? Stay tuned as I break down the characteristics of high heels that you need to consider so that you can reduce the risk of pain and keep dancing all night long. I recently contributed to an article by Tanya Leslau at the Hello Fashion magazine where we talked all about the best heels for party season. If you'd like to read this article, you can find the link down in the description below. So building on that article, today I'm going into more detail so that you can understand the pros and cons of different heel characteristics, which will help you choose your perfect pair. So let's talk heel height, heel width, toe box space, and some common injuries that you need to avoid. First up is heel height. Heels have varying heights and you should be aware on how that affects foot function. Some people are actually more suited to wear a shoe with a small heel as opposed to a flat shoe. People with hypermobile feet or flexible flat feet usually find a heel stabilizing. And those with very tight calf muscles or a forefoot equinus usually find a small heel lift accommodating. If you're interested, I'll actually make another video explaining why this is the case in the future. The main thing to remember with heel height is that the higher the heel, the more weight you transfer to the front of the foot and the more the foot supinates. The more pressure transferred to the front of the foot increases risk of injury such as joint inflammation, plantar plate tears, and stress fractures. The more your foot supinates increases the risk of rolling your ankles. Your perineal tendons will have to work harder to prevent this, but if you're not used to it, they may not be successful. Next, let's talk heel width. Stilettos can be the perfect shoe for the right occasion or outfit, but remember, the narrower the heel, the less stable it is, and therefore the more risk you have of rolling your ankles. So a wider heel offers more stability and balance and will help increase the time before developing foot fatigue, which can mean a longer time on the dance floor. Let's not forget about the toe box. A narrow pointed toe box can look sleek, but it can exacerbate conditions such as bunions, hammer toes, and form bursal scar tissue on your toes. So please be aware of this and try to choose a toe box that best accommodates your foot shape. You could consider an open toe box if the weather permits. I see foot injuries every day in clinic, and some of my patients are well-known actors and models. So I know that sometimes it is all about the style, but just be aware of the characteristics of heels and how they can contribute to certain injuries. Here's a list of related injuries that I see. Blisters on the toes and the heels, bursal scar tissues on the small joints or the knuckles of the toes, joint inflammation, stress fractures, and ankle sprains injuring the ankle ligaments and the tendons. If you notice any tenderness or pain developing, take breaks and consider bringing along a pair of comfortable flat shoes as a backup. As I mentioned in the Hello Fashion magazine, heels and podiatry do not typically go hand in hand, but I appreciate the reality is that people want to go and party and look and feel great. So just be aware of the possible problems, use an appropriate pair, use them in moderation, and enjoy yourselves. So there you have it. With the right heel height, heel width, and toe box size, you should be able to enjoy party season without sacrificing comfort or causing any injuries. Which heel style are you planning to wear? Drop a comment below, and if you want more tips on foot health and footwear, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm Stephen Thomas. I'm a podiatrist, which is a foot and ankle specialist, and I'm based in the Harley Street medical district of central London.